Hey guys, it's Greg from East Coast Dyes, and today we'll be doing an updated tutorial for my Nike Lakota. Alright guys, so today I'll be giving you an updated tutorial for the pocket My Nike Lakota. This was really one of the first pockets I ever had with East Coast Mesh. I've been using the Nike Lakota with this pattern with East Coast Mesh for the last 2 years. It's served me great. A lot of people say, Greg, we're bored of the Lakota. Greg, why don't you try a different head? And I really thought about it. I've strung up Clutch Elites, Proton Powers, Surgeons, Evo 4s, all kinds of stuff, but never found anything that I like more than Nike Lakota. I love playing with it, and why change if it's something that I'm really enjoying? So here's the most recent one. It's a Volt in black Nike Lakota with a custom dye, my number, ECD on there. Lightning Volt mesh, and of course my pocket. It's a mid-high with a pretty nice channel. Sometimes it does bag a little bit low, which some people don't like, but I really love it. As far as performance goes, it allows me to play as an attackman with this pocket, but really be able to crank up and shoot when I have to. So it's a great pocket. I did the tutorial for it a long time ago. I wanted to update it with a higher quality one, as well as I made 1 or 2 slight changes to the pattern that I thought you guys would want to see. So if you have a Lakota, I highly recommend you check out this pocket. It's got a pretty high whip, but a lot of hold to go along with it, and really is my favorite combination of pocket and head that I've ever had, and I really love it, and I plan to play with it. I've got a lot of Lakotas, so I plan to play with it for as long as I can, but I might take a stab at something else here for a little while. But so first off, triangle top string. The knots you'll need are a knot, 2, a 1 SI, and an SI. You can find the links for all these tutorials down in the description. So now let's get into talking about how to string this pocket. Alright guys, now we're going to learn how to string the sidewall pattern for the Nike Lakota for my pocket. You can see we've already got a 9-diamond top string installed through the top. This is installed in the second sidewall hole, skipping 1. Remember, you can use a triangle top string or a standard 9-diamond, but it must be a 9-diamond top string. You can find the tutorial for my 9-diamond top string and also the triangle top string in the description below. So for this sidewall pattern, we'll be creating a mid-high pocket with a pretty good channel. The knots that you'll need are a knot, a double, a 1 SI, and an SI. The tutorials for each of which you can find in the description. So we're going to start out taking our sidewall right here and going in through the outside of the 3rd sidewall hole. So that's the next one under the top string. Go up and under the first 10-diamond row of mesh and back around through the outside of the same sidewall hole, locking that first 10-diamond row down to the 3rd sidewall hole, and then back up to the bottom of that same mesh hole again. So we're going to use knots on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th 10-diamond rows. Again, for a knot, you can find the tutorial in the description, but I'll give you the brief how-to here right now. So what you're going to want to do is first go into the outside of the sidewall. We're going to skip 2 sidewall holes and come down to this one here in through the outside, then up through the bottom of the mesh, and then back around and down through the top of that loop from when we went into the sidewall. Pull the slack out and pull it tightly. So we're going to do the same thing, skipping another sidewall hole with the third 10 diamond row mesh, a knot. Pull it nice and tight. And finally another knot on the fourth 10 diamond row mesh into the next sidewall hole without skipping any. Pull that nice and tight. So now we're going to start to create our pocket. So we're going to do a double up. So a double up is going to bunch that mesh to give us that deep defined pocket we want. So go up and under the next 10 diamond row, back around, up and under the next one after that, and then bunch them up together, and then just go into the outside of the sidewall and back around without going through any mesh holes. You can see those are nice and bunched up. It's going to start to create our pocket. Now we're going to do a 1 SI to the next sidewall hole. So up and under the next 10 diamond row mesh, then down through the back of the mesh after that, the next 10 diamond row, and then in through the outside of the next sidewall hole without skipping any, then up through the bottom of that second sidewall hole and under the sidewall string. And pull it tightly. Again, you can find the tutorial for the 1 SI in the description. Then we're just going to do a regular SI on the next 10 diamond row. So down through the back of the mesh, into the outside of the next sidewall hole, and then up through the bottom and back around. Pull it tightly and pull the mesh. And then a final SI, skipping a sidewall hole, so skipping this one here and coming down to this one, down through the back of the mesh, into the outside of the sidewall, back up through the bottom of the mesh, and pull it tightly. So then you're just going to come with the sidewall string and put it back out through the bottom, through the second to last sidewall hole, and just tie your knot off there. So now string the sidewall is complete. You can see we've achieved the pocket that we want. Running down the pattern very quickly. Tie and interlock third, skip, skip, knot, skip, knot, knot, 2, 1 SI, SI, skip, SI, tie off. So that is the brief pattern for you. Alright, so now very briefly let's learn how to do the bottom string for this pocket. Like I said, you end the sidewall on the second to last sidewall hole. We're going to use that last sidewall hole for the bottom string. So go into the outside of that last sidewall hole, then down without going through any mesh, back from the inside of that very left bottom string hole, and then going around from the back, go up through the bottom of the leftmost next 9 diamond row, so right there just like that, skip 3 holes, 1, 2, 3, and go down to the back of the fourth. Come back to the bottom and go in through the outside of the second bottom string hole, and then in through the inside of the third bottom string hole, coming back around from the back, go up through the bottom of that same hole you went down into, that very middle one, and go all the way to the outside 9 diamond row, and then come back down through the back of the last bottom string hole, and then out through the inside of that bottom sidewall hole, and your top string is complete. Alright guys, so as you can see, the Lakota looks great. This is a different one. This is one I play with. Great mid-high pocket. I hope the tutorial really helped you for shooting strings. What I use is 1 nylon on the first 9 diamond row, and then a 5 diamond U and a 3 diamond U. If you need help on stringing weave shooting strings, which is what these are, you can check out the tutorial, which will be listed in the description. So let me know if you guys use this pocket and head together. I know a lot of people already do and love it, so I'd love to hear your feedback. Thanks for watching guys. Make sure to like this if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't, and have a great day.